using Max Fix Plus, and I spray that all over my face just to give me some moisture. And then after that, I use the Pond's Dry Skin Cream. It's the Rich Hydrating Facial Moisturizer. Put that all over. Then next I use the Nivea Lip Butter and apply that to my lips just to prep them. And then I start with my brows using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown. And I'm loving this pencil. But I am speeding up this me doing my eyebrows because I can do a separate tutorial on that if you would like. And to conceal above and under my brows, I use this Boinging Concealer by Benefit Cosmetics. And it is the same color as my skin. And now both of my eyebrows are done. So next I use Too Faced Shadow Assurance Primer. And I put that on my eyelids, all the way up to my brow bone and under my eyes as well. And I use this to stop my shadows from creasing and to also keep my eyeshadows lasting all day. So next I go into the Stila Natural Eyes Shadow Palette. And I use the color Sunset, which is a pretty natural copper color. And I use this little MAC brush, which was in the holiday collection. Some holiday collection, and I don't know the name of it. And I apply that sunset color all over my lid. And then next I go into MAC's Saddle, which is a pretty color, transition color that I use almost every day. So yeah, I applied that in the transition area or upper crease area, and I just blend that out. And do some more blending. And then next I go into MAC's Soft Brown, which is a color that's really close to my skin color. So I use this to soften out those harsh edges and make sure everything's blended. And now I'm cleaning up with the makeup wipe. And doing some more blending. Next, I go into MAC's Brown Script, which is a pretty red-brown brick color. And I am also applying that in that transition and upper crease area, but I'm not going as high up as I did with Saddle. Next, I'm going back into that soft brown color and continuing to make sure everything is blended and softened out. And next, I'm going back into that Stila palette and going into this brown color called Sandstone. And also, I didn't show myself highlighting under my brow bone, but I did also using the Stila palette in the color Bear. And now I'm using my MAC 224 and taking that brown color and putting it on the outer crease. No, the outer V and into the crease. then I'm slowly, this took me a minute because I was slowly building up the intensity. I put a little bit on my brush each time and just worked with it and slowly build it up. And it's easier to do it that way so you don't mess up or put too much. And you could just keep building until it's how you would like it to look. And then I'm taking that BH Cosmetics brush with no extra product and just blending out. Then I'm using that MAC 224 brush again, and I'm going into this matte black color, which was in this holiday Sephora palette that I got. And I'm just deepening up that outer V and crease where I put that matte brown color. And I'm just trying to give my eye a little more dimension and blending that out again. And again, cleaning up. I don't know why I don't wait to the end to clean up. I'm always cleaning up 100 times while I'm doing my eyeshadow, which is crazy. And now I'm spraying that little MAC brush with some MAC Fix Plus, and I'm going back into that sunset color, and that's just going to help intensify or make the shadow a little more vibrant. So next I'm using MAC's Fluid Line in Black Track, and I am doing a wing liner. I am speeding up this part, but if you would like a more detailed video on how I do my wing liner, I'll definitely do a separate video for that. And I got liner on my face, so I'm mad. And that's why I always do my foundation after I do my eyes, because I always get messy when I do my eyes, so I just like to save the foundation for last. And then I'm using that Eco Tools angle brush that I did my liner with, and I'm going into that matte black color again, and I'm going to carve out my crease a little more just to make my crease even more defined, because I love that cut crease look. And then I'm taking the MAC 224 just to blend that out. So now I'm using this Makeup Forever's Aqua Eyes pencil, and I'm lining my waterline with that. And it's a really creamy liner. I love it. Then I'm going in with Bobbi Brown Skin Finish in Warm Natural. Spraying my brush, putting 3 pumps on my hand, and applying it to my face. This is my second time using this foundation, but I'm thinking about taking it back because like it in natural lighting it looks like it matches my skin, but when I'm on camera and taking pictures it looks too light. What do you guys think? So I'm thinking about going back and getting the next color up. But yeah, so I'm buffing that into my face. And then on the other side I took 4 pumps and used the same brush to buff that in. And as you can see from my face, it was a little too much, but I just continued to buff it in. And then after that, I went in with my beauty blender just to make sure there wasn't any of those brush lines or brush streaks. And then after that, I went in with my Boinging Concealer by Benefits Cosmetics. And this concealer is the same exact color as my skin. And I just concealed my under eye dark circles with it. I wasn't going for a highlighted look today just because my foundation was already light enough. So I just used a concealer that was the same color as my skin. Next, I went in, I blended it out with my beauty blender. And then I went in with Benai Luxury Powder and Banana. And this does give your face a highlight. So I just used a little bit just so that my concealer will not crease. And I used this BH Cosmetics pointed brush, which I love. Did the same thing to the other side. And then after that, I used MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in Medium Golden. And I used that just to set the rest of my makeup. And then after that, I went in with MAC's Bronzing Powder in Refined Golden. And I had this powder forever, so I don't even know if they still have this or not. And then I bronzed the areas where I would normally contour. I wasn't doing like a sharp contour. I just wanted to bronze those areas where, you know, you would like that bronze look. So I did the temples of my forehead and under the hollows of my cheeks. And just blended that out until I got that desired bronze look. And then I used my face powder brush and I just blended that bronzer out a little more. Next, I used this deep red brick color for my blush. And I applied it to the apples of my cheeks and brought it up. I did not enjoy using this little brush, but I stuck with it. And then I used a brush, a clean brush, and I just blended that out. Blend, blend, blend. And then I used this e.l.f. Big Highlighter in Moonlight Pearls. And I took that on the tops of my cheeks, down my nose, and my Cupid's bow. And I also used that to highlight the inner tear ducts of my eye. And finally, I lined my lips with this NYX eyebrow pencil. Yeah, I decided to line my lips with it. Looks like that. And I lined them and I filled them in on the outer corners as well. And after my lips were lined, I took this Sephora lip gloss in Perfectly Nude. And I do like this lip gloss, but I only like it on top of a lipstick. So when I put this on alone, just over my liner, it just made me look like a grandmom, I feel like. I don't know. So after this video, I ended up taking it off and I put MAC's Cosmo on first, and then I topped it with this lip gloss, and it looked way better. So throw on your nude lipstick first before this gloss. And I applied lashes off camera and also threw on some bottom eyeliner afterwards. No, bottom mascara afterwards. Then I'm taking down my hair, shaking it out, being hype. This was my brown and copper smoky eye tutorial, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe.